tell us your name and where you're from.
All right, I'm David Nordfors. I lead the Innovation Journalism program at Stanford, which is a collaboration between the Stanford Center for Innovations in Learning and Vinnova, which is a Swedish agency for innovation systems.
And I know I saw on your website you have a background in science.
Yes.
A very extensive background. How did you get from science to the concept of innovation journalism?
Well, I was always interested in communication, and also as a scientist I found myself more interested in what happened to this new knowledge when it got into society and how did it generate value more than actually producing the knowledge itself. So after my postdoc, I got offered a job as science editor of a computer magazine where I've been freelancing earlier, and I jumped on it.
And what do you think are some of the most innovative concepts that you've seen maybe in the last months that you're the most excited about as somebody who is really up on innovation?
Oh, well, I believe that the next big thing is going to be geographical positioning. When you mix the cell phone with internet and GPS, and the services you can get from these three things integrated together. I mean, so far all business on internet has been sort of like postal order business, right? But now all real business is going to get on the internet as well. I mean, when you go to a restaurant or even when you look for a parking place or whatever, is going to be something that you do through a mixture of geographical positioning and internet and cellular. So I think that's the real wild. I also think the social interaction stuff is really, really wild. There's going to be, I mean, like we heard at the conference here today, it brings up new concepts for journalism as well. People in clusters working together on news stories. What remains there, however, is still to find the new business model for journalism that makes that work.
Mm-hmm. And how do you see the concept of innovation journalism as something different and apart from simply good journalism and in-depth stories that maybe cover lots of tenets of the same topic?
Well, hopefully innovation journalism is good journalism. I think that's the basic ingredient. But the thing with innovation journalism is that it's horizontal. It crosses the existing beats. It's not about business or technology or politics. It's about business and technology and politics and how they interact. Because that's what determines what gets out there, the new things that change society that get out there. It's always a mixture of those, and culture as well.
And I know you have the new iPhone that everyone's really excited about. How do you like it?
Yes, I love it. I have it here. Let's see, there's my old Trio, but here's the new iPhone, and I really, really like it. Now, I mean, the nice thing with the iPhone here is that if you talk to techie people, they say that this is really nothing special, they say. Mm-hmm. But because when you look at the specs of it, I mean the processor power, all these things, there's nothing special with it. But what's new here is the design.
Yeah, really streamlined.
Right. And I think this is sort of an interesting aspect, that it's not the technology as such that is the strong part. It's the design. I think of it that if you look at the PC world, that typically the designers work for the engineers. But Apple is a bit different. I think the engineers work for the designers there. And I think that this is the secret behind their success. So yeah, I really, really like it. I mean, this is the beginning of something big. Yeah.
And then I guess finally, is there anyone that's coming to speak that you're really excited about or interested to dialogue with or anything like that at the conference?
Well, I don't want to say that somebody's more interesting than somebody else, but I'm really happy to be here, and it's very interesting to have the discussions with people here, and the talks that I've been today have been very good. And the discussions. I'm looking forward to being here, the whole week,
Yeah.
and just interacting with people.
Cool. Well, I think that's it. Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cool. No